Here recently on Truman Lake, a good buddy of mine and myself were fortunate enough to win the World Fishing Tour here. And one of our key baits for this win was a football jig by Motion Fishing. This is the 1/2 ounce and it is in my favorite color, which is the PB&J Jelly. And as you can see right here, it's got some live rubber in there, so it kind of flares and it's a bigger profile bait. But there are all kinds of ways that you can catch bass in the summertime, and to me, one of the best ways to catch big bass is with a football jig in your hand. So Motion Fishing gives you actually a couple options in size. If I'm fishing less than 15 foot of water, I like to throw the 1/2 ounce, and if I'm fishing deeper than 15 foot of water, I like to throw the 3/4 ounce. And as far as working this bait, there are several ways you can work it, but there are two ways that kind of stick out to me, and that is either you want to throw it as far as you can out there, and the key to it is just make sure it hits the bottom. And the best way for me to tell that it hits the bottom is I kind of like to keep up with my line, and once I can see my line go limp, then I know it's on the bottom. And what I like to do is I like to drag it real slow and kind of basically count every rock down there. So I'll drag it like this, and then if I feel like I'm getting ready to come over a bigger rock, I'll kind of give it a little hop over that rock. And a lot of times this bite that you're gonna get is they're just gonna kind of pick it up and grab it and swim off with it. Sometimes they're gonna hammer it, but most of the time it's just a pressure bite. And then another way that is real successful in working this jig is stroking it. And basically what you do is you kind of get your rod tip down and you snap it up. And that works really well when the fish are suspended. So every time you want to make sure that line hits the bottom, snap it up just like this, catch up with your line, let it hit the bottom, snap it up. So like say you get to an area or a spot that's been pretty successful for you in the past and you're just not really getting any bites, dragging real slow, don't be afraid to snap that jig up. Make sure you guys check out motionfishingco.com and look at all the jigs. He's got amazing colors. All these jigs are wire tied too. So what that means is the skirt right here, it's wire tied. It's not a rubber band, so it's not going to get old and break on you. The skirt is going to stay intact for a long time. The hooks are awesome. So when you do hook into a bass way out there, you're going to keep them pinned. Make sure you guys use code BRADJ at checkout and you're going to save 15% on any jig on the website.